My name is Erica Tobar Bloom, and this is my research proposal, Preschool Education and ICT, New Context for the Children Learning in Colombia, a topic that I'm really fond of and that I consider really interesting. I hope you enjoy it. My research question is something that I'm really interested in discovering the answer. What changes are generated in Colombian preschool education model with the inclusion of technology and ICT? The general objective of my research proposal is to identify the new roles and responsibility that early childhood education ECE teachers with the use of ICT in Colombian preschool classrooms. Objectives of the research are the following. Determine if current curriculums are suitable for the inclusion of ICT in the Colombian preschool classrooms. The second one is to determine if ECE teachers are trained and prepared for the use of technology in Colombian preschool classrooms. And the third one is to classify the required changes in the current curriculum and the preparation of the ECE teachers with the inclusion of technology in Colombian preschool classrooms. New generation of kids, of children, are really fond of technology and they start manipulating all of the technology resources at home since they are toddlers. The introduction of ICT to preschools is one of the important issues that I want to analyze, or not analyze, maybe the correct word is to describe. The introduction of ICT can present a lot of challenges for its adaptation in a country like Colombia. The curriculum in Colombia sometimes is a little bit traditional, and teachers, the preschool teachers, sometimes lack of the competence and knowledge to make it effective and useful in the learning process of 5-year-old kids. The inclusion of ICT in Colombian preschool classrooms. The inclusion of ICT is done basically through kids' interactivity with technology, making learning more attractive for kids 5-year old. And kids this age are really curious and spontaneous. And somehow the technology attracts them. And it's a way to take advantage for them to acquire new knowledge and skills by playing and by learning using computer, iPads, software special for kids. What does the Colombian preschool model needs? It needs the adjustments to the demand of a new generation of digital children who are used to manipulate all these technological resources since they are toddlers. It also needs the design and implementation of new strategies that make the learning process more attractive and appealing for these kids. Another important point is that training and development of the early childhood education teachers in ICT resources. so that they can exploit all the potential of the ICT in the learning process. And the last point is the inclusion of ICT in the curriculum in an effective way. Early childhood education teachers in our country, in Colombia, need spaces for reflection, to share and to reconsider their position. Also, it's important for them to adapt themselves to their new roles and responsibilities. What new roles? Well, teachers have a really important role that has evolved. Teachers today need to be a guide for the students. They also need to be a transforming agent for education, because education is in continued development, and they need to be in the same speed. Teachers have a strategical role to make the learning process more appealing and excited for these new generations. I selected this descriptive research because my research proposal describes how reality is, what is going on in Colombian preschool context. I want something neutral, objective, and I believe this descriptive research fits perfectly for my purposes. Research instruments. Well, research instruments are measurement tools designed to obtain data on a topic of interest. I selected the following instruments for my data collection because I consider them appropriate for my type of descriptive research. These are a questionnaire, the interviews, and the observation. All of them help me to gather data in an efficient way. A questionnaire, because it is a document with a set of questions that are concrete, that can cover a large number of responses and give accuracy of a stakeholder's perceptions in a limited and defined time frame. The interviews, because there are a direct interaction of an interviewer with an interviewee. I believe the best for my research are the structured interviews because they give the information in a first-hand basis and are reliable and consistent. And the observations, because it's a way of gathering data by watching the behaviors or events in their natural setting. I believe that direct observations are valuable for my research because it allows me to directly see what people do while the activity is happening. This instrument is also expand information obtained in the interviews. All of these instruments are suitable for the collection of data of my descriptive research, and I believe will provide a description of the situation under analysis in a really reliable and consistent form. Well, thanks a lot. This is my research proposal. I hope that you have enjoyed as much as me. Thank you.